And we're off. Oh, Edok with a drive-through. Enzel Cam. Ton has got the inside line here, and he's going to. Oh, this is really tight. And Ben JS having a look up the front. Everyone seems to have got around fairly safely, unless I'm missing something. Oh, we go two abreast between. Oh, I knew. Oh no, there's a huge incident. Everyone's piled up at the back, and that.
I done well to avoid that.
That is just not ideal for absolutely anybody, and that is a massive incident. I caught the beginning of it. I believe it was a Sauber and a Force India. I think it was Velocity getting caught up there, and that was just as McDutch face.
You sure you don't mean an Alpha and a Racing Point?
An Alpha and a Racing Point, yeah.
You got both of them wrong.
McDutch face has gone round, and I think that may have been his fault a little bit. He just seemed to understeer, took too much speed into that corner, and he kind of got pitted a little bit against, I believe it was J. Luke. Yeah, it's just so hard to go two abreast into some of these sliding, ever shutting corners, and it's going to cause some serious issues. As Enzel Cam is now looking all over the back of Ben JS, as Ton has got a little bit of breathing room. He didn't have a look. Edok is a ghost, but he's still in fifth. So either everyone's getting really slow, or Edok is just stuck between dimensions. I've no idea what's gone on there. That's really bizarre. Edok's coming to the pits. I'm not going to follow too much of that. Oh, Bag of Bones. Bag of Bones makes a move. Oh, watch out! Bones has been squeezed, and that. And I have a co-commentator, and not how I wanted, but that was just really unlucky for Bones. Unlucky even more in some aspects for Ivor, because he was just an absolute passenger. Oh, yeah. Not the cleanest opening, and there's going to be a few people annoyed, I suspect. It's not going to be a nice one for the stewards for the top six. And I tell you who's going to be quite happy is Bree, because this isn't one of his best tracks, and as a title leader, if he can just walk away with 8 to 7 points or something, he'll be very happy. But now Ben Jace does have that DRS. Ton swerves to the inside. Ben not making enough. He's broke really late. And he's broke almost perfectly late in that sense, because he's meant that he didn't lose any kind of time. His unsafe release gets through on a leady, so I apologise for missing that. As MCR up the inside of DJ Williamson. Oh, it's so hard round there.
Ben's going to try round the outside the ton for the lead. The 2 and 1.
Good racing. And Ton, this is nice. This is good. Switch back. Oh, there's a bit of contact.
Lovely move here from Ben on Ton.
I like how
Ton down the inside. Nah, he backs up red.
Oh, but now that gives Cam an opportunity. You'd have to be a bit mad to have a go around the outside here.
He's trying it. He's actually done it.
Absolute scenes. How? What a move!
Unbelievable.
Right, so that is kind of that. Tom is actually pulling out now. Putting out a little bit of a gap. It's a gap that's almost a thankless task, because it's going to get ungapped under DRS. I tell you what, Bree is running much higher wings than J-Luke. This is a complete contrast to the battle up ahead. Bree taking a very nice line, very sensible. J-Luke backed out. I don't mind that at all. I think that's an acceptable lap to pit. Is anyone going to go medium? This is the question.
Well, Cam's chucking on the hards. The thing is with the weather, it was the last cloud that said 1 droplet of rain, so we have no idea what lap it'll start coming down. And there we go, Edok's left the session. So he was here the entire time.
I have absolutely no idea what's gone on there.
Don't worry, Dak, you do have an invite from me to come back in.
And that, he has got a bit of a pace advantage.
A lady almost done a Lewis Hamilton there. About the gravel trap.
Oh! Lovely racing from the pair. Lovely racing from the pair. What's going on here? Oh! Yeah, good backing out. Sensible driving there from Pease. It's just almost impossible. Tiggerby now in the lead of the race. Cam is right up to... I'll tell you what, unsafe release, and the lady have come out behind. Bree has lost it to J Luke as well, so there's a big gap. Unsafe release and the lady lost nearly 2 seconds. Tell you what, this is huge for the race. Ben JS versus MCR. Ben JS sends it. MCR's not wanting to. He's not giving him anything. He's not giving him absolutely anything.
MCR will fight this. He's a racer, even if he's not in the same race. He'll actually, to be honest, he might be trying just to go straight to the ring. Can you imagine the scenes if he does that?
Well, this is it. Dutch Race has left the session. Well, to be honest with you, why give anyone any quarter when it's mixed conditions and you don't know exactly when it's going to rain? I completely understood, but what it's done is given Cam a little bit of hope that he's going to lose. Cam's going to naturally lose time on the back straight. There's no way MCR's defending this. Watch your line, and he does give up.
And unsafe release, and J Luke side by side.
Ooh.
Around the outside goes J Luke.
Wow. I don't know, unsafe release with a very interesting line through there. As Tom up the inside. Yes again. It was no, it was yes. It might be no on the apex of this. Pease gives it up, but then gets a much, not a better run. It should have been a better run. That's a very nice move there. Less kind of snap oversteer. Oh! Pease.
He's just sticking his nose in everywhere.
Which is going to cost him. Unless Aledi is running really high wings, this Aledi now really on a move. Really on a move.
He's all over the background.
This is free abreast. Oh! Well, Aledi was the one that probably had the most pace. If he didn't back out there, it may have been him. But can't blame him. As Tiggerby does finally pit, but I'm not leaving this. This is absolutely mad. As he says, leaving it very slightly. Is Tom around the outside? If you can keep the traction, it's just almost impossible though, because it's got so much longer. But saying that,
got his nose in down the inside.
Synchronised straining here on D3. Tom having another look. This is the reverse. This is almost the reverse of the last lap. Unbelievable. Packer with a 5-second pen. Ugh. That is an absolute wounder. Just the cameras are just all tuned. Oh my god, Aledi is just completely... Oh no. And Pease, I tell you what an absolute gentleman he is, because Pease could have easily lost it there, jumped onto the track and not cared about the ramifications. J Luke gets past. Aledi now, he's just completely lost it. He just lost his braking point. It won't be much sympathy there from Pease, but it certainly wasn't something anything that he purposely did. But yeah, so this is it's a very bizarre opening to the season, if I'm honest, in D1, but hopefully they get it sorted and I'll have a beer before I watch any of that.
He is closing in on unsafe release with DRS. He's having a look down the inside.
He's got it. Nearly done.
Unsafe release got a better traction though.
Oh! Unsafe release is...
Switchback. The switchback.
Yeah, I'm not...
DRS, he's got it.
Okay. I think unsafe release gave that there. because I think of the line that he took on the exit of that corner. That's my suspicion, because he didn't use as much ERS as he might have. Maybe he just wants to save it, I don't know, but I think that was quite a gentlemanly thing to do, from what I could see. This is interesting.
The gap between him and Ben is getting a lot bigger as well.
Well, you can't have... Oh, rain! I got the little chuck of rain image that comes down.
Yep, I just got that as well. Okay, now this is interesting. 6 more laps after this one. It could get intense.
Oh, I feel it for Tiggerby. That was a massively brave effort, what he tried to do. As a LoE, and McCursk having a battle here. McCursk just losing chunks of time on those hards. DRS is disabled. It is offline. Tiggerby's played an absolute blinder compared to the midfield. Oh, how are they going to do this? Oh! Ton and J-Luke are just absolutely everywhere.
And Bree and B's going deep. Unsafe release going deep. It is horrible. Tiggerby could actually get a monstrous undercut by you.
Tiggerby is doing absolute stonks.
He's lost the back end. Tiggerby, keep it on track, mate.
As Tin Can pits. Oh! Cam's gone horribly wide. Did he get any damage there? I mean, it's horribly unlikely. Oh, please get out of the way. Oh, that's...
Oh no, Cam's into the wall. He's done a Hamilton.
No, he's done it. Oh, no way.
And Luke's gonna get him as well.
What a move! What a move by Luke! Oh, I shouldn't. I'm not laughing because of Cam, but I've never seen that before. That is an overtake in the pit lane. Oh, poor Cam. He's going to be absolutely rotten. As unsafe release jumps J. Luke. Pease is in.
Tiggerby now. Tiggerby's on the straight. How many positions are you going to gain? He's jumped. He's going to jump. He's going to be side by side with Bree almost.
He's up to 5th. What an unbelievable effort. He could get a podium. I hope Pease needs to... Oh, Pease sends it around the inside. Pease needs to keep fighting, because I would be amazed if the game... I mean, I'll just say it now. That will get removed, that 5-second pen. There's no way that ever sticks. Oh! Cam just completely... What has gone on? Oh, I tell you what, poor guy. His head's just completely gone, I think. He's just lost concentration. He can't believe his luck. He can't believe how that's turned out. Maybe even tonight to do that. Someone else did it. Oh, Tiggerby!
Just getting out onto the curve, and he's just lost it. And then
unsafe release. Pease is too far back. Ah, he had driver of the day in his hands.
Here comes Ben around the final corner.
And he's going to take the win by an absolute canter. Tom needs to be careful of the 2 people half a second behind him.
Funny.
Tiggerby going for 5th. What's he going to do? Is it last? Is it all or nothing? It's not. They're going to go over in formation. They're not going to bother. As Tom comes over in 2nd, J. Luke in 3rd, Bree in 4th. Right, no, the apologies didn't have to head off, but yeah, just one last one. Ben JS winner, Ton in 2nd, J. Luke in 3rd, Bree, unsafe release, Tiggerby, Pease, MCR, Williamson, Educk, McCursk, LoE picking up that last point with the 30. Well, it's going to be a non-finish for Cam, 13th for Packer. And then the rest are non-finishes. Thank you ever so much, and lots to talk about in that one.